Ambitiously the podcast. This one is a very special podcast to me. Um, my cousin is currently in the hospital, and many, many prayers to her. She's one of my many, but she might be at the top. She might be in my top three of favorite cousins. She's in the hospital. So I dedicated this show to her. So shout out to my cousin, Ephasia Smith. I love you so much, baby girl. Like, listen, tonight's show is very monumental because she is the first female who I went to DC to party with. I met a many. I'm sorry. I met a many of interesting characters in DC because of her. We had many Virginia Beach, DC, and she at the let's just say at the time that happened, she was living in Virginia, very close to Maryland. I was living in Maryland. I've been living in Maryland since 1989, and we were in our older years, so we were able to. And she is the first person I ever experienced snow in April with. We went to a club in DC. I met somebody who played a part in my little history. Um, I was hanging with her. That person took us. They had a condo in Virginia Beach. We had so much fun. Me and my cousin. She is one of the greatest. I will love her children as my own as forever. I don't care. I love her, and she is my mother's sister's daughter. So she is my first cousin. And so shout out to Ephasia Smith. I love you. This show is dedicated to you, and that is that. I'm gonna play a promo real quick, and let's get everybody in here. Let me see where everybody is at. But this show is dedicated to my cousin. I love her so much. I adore her so much. And shout out to my cousin. No, that's not what I wanted to share. Shout out to my cousin Ephasia E. So that y'all don't ever get it fucked up. Ephasia Smith. That's my baby. Been my baby. That's the one cousin I do have on this planet. I've never, ever, ever beef with her. Matter of fact, I go to war for I will fight anybody for her. So shout out to Ephasia Smith. Baby, please, I need you to get well very, very soon. I love you so much. And so, with that being said, let's show our next shout out, Funky Air Productions. Shout out to Funky Air Productions. I appreciate you so much for the theme song that we play at the beginning of this podcast, and we're gonna wait for our guests while we doing so. But I'll get to that in the interim of this podcast. I got some things to talk about. We doing some things over here, and I feel good about it. So shout out to Funky Air Productions. We gonna play this promo real quick. Um, 'Cause
I'm on my way. I know life has changed. I can't wait to breathe again. Ooh, I am missing your touch. I need you so much. Ooh, I can't wait to feel again. 'Cause I need you, and I
all right, y'all, hold up. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Um, I'm sending messages. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to send my message. So I feel like with this podcast tonight, y'all know this is not. Hold on. I gotta take this off the screen. Let me get me back. Hold on. So y'all know with this podcast, like normally I don't do it on Saturdays. We are waiting for our people to get in. Because this is a very special podcast, and it means something to me because I was immersed in the DC. Oh, thank you. And Andre Patterson. I don't know you, but thank you for sharing the link. I appreciate you so much. I'm still waiting for my babies. But this one means a lot to me because I was definitely immersed in DC flavor because of the cousin that I dedicated the show to. Um, she means the most to me. I love her so much. Sending messages to see where everybody is. But so tonight, while we waiting, because y'all know it is it's a smoke break. I'm gonna do what I do because I need my medicine. And I ain't going front on y'all like I don't need my medicine. I need my medicine. It's a very touchy day for me. But I know she okay. I talked to her earlier. I've been talking to her throughout the days, and it just makes me feel good to know that she okay. She had surgery today. I'm not going to go into depth about her surgery, but what I will say is that I can give you the specific time because that's my BCZ. That's my baby. And no matter where we are in this world, I'm always going to love her and I'm always going to stick up for her. I'm always going to fight for her. But I'll give y'all the exact time that she let me know that she was okay in a few minutes because I have been sending her messages. I've been tagging her and stuff. If you follow me on Facebook or whatever, like that's my heart right there.
Hello, my beautiful.
Oh wait, I don't know. Oh, yo, hold on, hold. Let me get this off of this. Okay, all right. So I will tell y'all exactly what time I talked to my baby, and that she told me she was okay. So I sent her a message yesterday and told her how much I loved her. And then I've been sending her messages, and she let me know that she was okay. If you're my friend on Facebook, she has been corresponding with me. And I appreciate you, BCZ. Tonight was a bit much. Today was a bit much for me because you know how much you mean to me. You know how much your babies mean so much to me. And so, you know, BCZ, shout out to you. Paul, Trooly, H.I.M, I'm waiting on y'all. This one I was ready for tonight. So where we at, babies? Let me know what's up so I can get y'all right so we can get y'all in. Listen, refresh the page by chance that y'all having issues. Oh, wait, he in here. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna bring this gentleman in here real quick. Ow, hey, wait. We waiting for it. Don't blame it on him though. It's not his fault. It's the internet. It's the internet. But he in here. I see y'all though. Keep trying, baby. I'm here. But I'm sending messages. Hey, hi. All right. You might need to unmute your mic. Check and make sure your mic is not muted. Because I need all this love. Listen, I'm getting ready to tell you how much this DC love mean to me. Because the cousin that I dedicated this show to tonight, she gave me all my DC vibes. So I gotta give her the love. So let me know. I will, if I need to, I'll remove you and bring you back in. So give me this if that's what I need to do.
Can you hear me now?
No, I hear you. I hear you.
Facts.
I hear you. Hi.
How you doing?
Hey. I've been waiting. Listen. So, I don't want to be Debbie Downer tonight, but my cousin.
Yeah.
I'm from B-More all day. Okay. West Side certified.
Hi, dummy.
Great. No, I ain't no dummy, but it's a lot of dummies in the city. Let's not get that fucked up. And I like you already because the vibe is here. I ain't no dummy though.
Yeah.
Been not a dummy. Let's get that. Let's not. I call other bitches dummy. I ain't a dummy. No. But I like that you got the vibe though. I love it.
I appreciate it.
Beltway love.
What that man know?
Paul not in there, is he?
Huh?
Paul is not in there, is he?
That's how we had all these technical difficulties.
Fucking with Paul.
Fucking with Paul.
Because Paul be trying to put his hookah in my shit. I ain't playing with Paul.
That's it.
And he probably on here right now. No! We not doing that tonight. Get that shit out of here. Paul not in here. Only person that get to do that is Paul. Get that out of here real quick.
For
Paul,
sure.
no, you might not have seen previous podcasts, but Paul be all in there with it. Paul be waving, and I got cuss him out.
Come on, man. That don't even look right in the camera. Take this shit out.
Period. I be Paul. But anyway, let's get started because I'm happy you here. But what I was saying before you came in is that my cousin, she has been diagnosed with cancer.
Oh, sorry.
She good. I talked to her tonight.
Soldier.
I talked to my baby tonight. But she is the first person who's ever taken me to DC to party.
Okay.
Period.
How was that?
She's from Virginia. Well, she spent a lot of her life in Virginia. So it's a middle ground. So she would drive to Baltimore, pick me up, and we would come to DC to party.
Yeah.
That's just what it was. The scene in DC was always amazing. I met a lot of people from here in DC and wound up partying with them here. I love DC. Shout out to DC. Shout out to DC. So now that DC is in the building, period, I need you to tell me a little bit more about yourself. Give me the beginning of Trooly How.
What the fuck is happening to the computer?
I don't know, but fix it. Get your shit.
Cool.
I'm coming right back. My fault. I apologize.
We here, baby. It's okay.
Go back to is it cool?
We here. Get it together. I'm waiting.
Yeah, I'm back.
Go big.
All right. So start with telling me about. Are you from DC?
Yeah. Born and raised. 27 years. Yeah.
I've been looking for one of them.
Yeah.
All right.
A Tony. I'm a Tonian.
All right. I've been looking for one of them.
Tonian, yeah.
I've been looking. All right. So give me a little bit about your beginning. Don't get to your music career, just your beginning.
Just like parents, like I don't know, like
you born and raised in DC.
Born and raised in DC.
What part?
Southeast. I was born and raised in Southeast.
Okay, Southeast DC. Shout out to them.
Yeah, for sure. My grandmother. I actually lived with my grandmother and my dad around. Been in church for a little bit, but everybody call it Simple City. So I lived around there for a little bit, and I moved around a little bit. But I'm totally from the city, like 27 years, born and raised. Period. Yeah. And but I went to private school out in McLean, Virginia. I went to the Potomac School out in McLean, Virginia.
Okay. Yeah. VA in the building, period. Because I've been Fredericksburg. My cousin right now, like I said, she's in the hospital, but she in Dale City. Shit, I don't even want to go through my whole Virginia. We in DC right now. Fuck Virginia. I mean, I love Virginia, but fuck Virginia. We in DC.
Nah, they cool. The whole DMV cool. I just love my city though. I'm a diehard Washingtonian.
Which you should be, because I'm a diehard Baltimorean. You should be.
Yeah. That's
what it should be. All right. So, where did you get your start in the music aspect?
Start like I was always singing in school, so
okay.
I
you can sing?
Yeah, like my
out of here. I just heard. No. All right, go ahead. You can sing.
So my grandmother, I mean, God rest her soul, she passed away from cancer as well. Literally in my hands, but she used to sing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fuck cancer. My mother could sing, like my uncle could sing, like, you know what I'm saying, like all them. So I was in chorus when I was in school, but when it came to like
chorus, me too.
Chorus lit. But I was always like, I always thought I was too cool for school. So like the solos, I ain't try to give my all for real. Like I always like try to shine it back. But I knew I could sing, but I was like, I ain't about to sing for real. You know what I'm saying? Right. and I started writing like raps and stuff, I had to be like, I always been a good writer. So let me just put that out there. I've been writing good since I was in school, like stories and stuff like that. So that's kind of turns over into my actual lyrics. You know what I'm saying? I'm real creative with my lyrics, but writing raps like I like probably about 6 years ago. About 6 years ago.
So you were singing first, and then you transitioned into the rap.
Yeah.
And you know what I find? All right. So let me say this: I am 42 years old, so I've been in this rap game. Oh yeah, thank you.
You're not a day over 30.
Thanks, babes. I appreciate you. I'm playing your music on my station all day. Thank you. But I am 42, and I've been very much immersed into the hip hop game. My shit came from the 80s. So can I ask you one question, and then I'll iterate on what I had to say after that? What are your inspirations as far as hip hop and rap music?
Bang.
Let's go. I'm ready. Let's go.
So it ain't even no question with me. Like, you know how people had that Tupac Biggie jump debate? I'm a big nigga. I'm a Biggie nigga. Like, for sure. That nigga's official tissue. You know what I'm saying? His flow is immaculate. Like, that nigga's like that for sure.
Period.
So I actually, you know that just playing jump? That dreams of fucking these R&B bitches.
Period. Because there's many genres of that. But I'm not getting to my age. Let's go.
Yeah. But I just did a cover of that one. So Biggie's a huge inspiration.
Can I get exclusives?
Huh?
Can I get
a song? Yeah.
I like exclusives.
I got play them from my phone though.
Oh, you can no, baby. We don't do it like that over here.
How you doing?
Clear sound over here.
Oh, all right. So you want me to send it to you?
Yeah, please.
All right, I'm gonna send it to you.
We got a radio station. You get royalties from that. Period. Because I do right over here, and I want exclusives. That's what we do over here. So when you got a video you dropping, exclusive music you dropping, holla at your girl.
For sure. Was I sending this now or was I sending this later?
No, wait till after the.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you my email address.
Okay.
In the joint, and you send it there. So I need MP3. So it could be a radio station.
So Biggie, definitely Biggie.
Okay.
J. Cole, huge influence, like huge influence.
Shout out to North Carolina because that's where I'm originally from. Let's go.
Sure.
My cousin, the one I just shouted out, she from there too. Let's go.
Yeah.
MC all day. Let's go.
I love him and his positivity. I love his just his honesty. And then Drake's one of my favorite artists. Like just the versatility of singing and rapping, and you know what I'm saying. He don't really try to put on the front, but he gonna let you know. Like even in Sissy Slide, like you know what I'm saying. Like when it really comes to slide, we want that just slide. You know what I'm saying.
I get it because he gives me a little bit of the best of both worlds. I hate that Jay-Z and R. Kelly are my references, but the best of both worlds.
Yeah, for sure.
I get a little bit of the R&B aspect with Drake, but I also get a lot of the hip hop aspect with Drake, and you can tell his influences and who he works with. I have to be clear on that because we got to give our ghostwriters some love.
For sure. Like, I mean, just shout out to them, but I write all my stuff. I write everything.
As you should, boo. And we gonna get to that.
I'll write for other people too. So
you premature with it, and we gonna get to that.
So
I could tell when you premature though. Slow down. We got it. But we gonna get there in a second because I'm playing some of your music tonight as well.
All right.
So how will you describe your music typically to your audience, to my audience and yours?
I basically say, I mean, the start of my music was really me emulating industry, what the industry wanted, as far as party music and stuff like that. Things that I wanted, like, you know, so the chains, the girls and stuff like that.
gotta play to the bitches. Stop playing. Let's go.
Yeah, but when I came, see, I changed my name a couple of times, but when I came to the name Trooly H.I.M, that's when I was finding myself. So Trooly H.I.M, the H.I.M is an acronym for Heaven and Madness. So it's like just the happy times and just a fucked up place. You know what I'm saying? So my music is more, it's real now. Like it's a lot of the recent stuff I've done is very positive. Like it was hard because I mean somebody, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to, you know what I'm saying? My one of my engineers, Paul. He was like, man, try to do something with like no cursing. And I'm like, I know I can do that because I'm a writer, but like I'm like that shit is weird. Like why?
Paul come from a whole different era. He don't tell y'all little young niggas that. He don't even tell me that, but I can see it in Paul. And our era, you have to be able to do a combination of all.
For sure.
So I respect it. So I like that.
My 3 recent songs that I've done is no curse words. Maybe nigga, I said nigga once, but like no
Is
curse
that
words.
a curse word though?
I mean, radio. When I just won WKYS's Versus Challenge, so when it goes on there, they block it out, so you can't really say that on there.
Fuck them. We not them.
Mm.
We got it over here. We not them. So we are gonna play 2 of your songs tonight.
Okay.
Because we gotta show you some love, period.
Nah,
but we don't bleep nothing over this bitch, and you still get your royalties, period. Let's go.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Nah, you my favorite though. You my favorite.
Yeah, rock out, and I'm gonna show you love, period. No, we don't censor over here. Our radio station, even though we still dabbling in an FCC situation. We not censored over here, so that's all you want, baby. Go ahead, cuss your life away. I cuss like a sailor. Let's go.
Cuss your life away.
Yeah, I cuss like a sailor. I say what I say.
But it's cool because the recent.
Oh wait, we got a comment. Who going? Hey, this is my bro. Who going to check me?
Yeah.
What up, bro? Nobody checking me. And before we get to finish what we get ready to say, because I'm gonna cut you off.
No, I was about to.
DC.
Oh yeah, DC, yeah, all day.
Shout out to before.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I fuck with all the dummies, you know what I'm saying?
The dummies, Beltway love all day.
Yeah.
We get ready to kill the battle of the Beltways because between DC and Baltimore, it's always been a battle on the battle.
You talking about one of the influential rappers?
No, it's not old. Baby, let me tell you why it's not old, because you got to know where you came from and know where you're going. It's not old. We got to dead this shit right now, right here.
One of my top rappers, King Los. Love King Los. Shorty's official. He's a B-more native. Love him.
Great. Now let me take it a step further. It's get ready to be so old school before either you or I was born. One of my favorite media personalities, Petey Green.
Who?
I know Petey Green.
I gotta like
and you from DC. Oh my God. Yeah. Come back to me and holler at me when you ready to talk to me about Petey. Been the first rapping nigga.
Oh yeah.
Ain't none of y'all niggas got shit on Petey.
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, when we go to this commercial in a second, I might pull up some Petey real quick.
Pull up some Petey. Hit me.
You ready for the knowledge?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pull up Petey doing the but I'm gonna let you finish what you were saying though.
Nah, I was just saying with the positive, because my mom's Jehovah's Witness, so I was raised as Jehovah's Witness, but that's not really my religion. I'm more spiritual. I have great connection with God, but she don't listen to really nothing with cussing in it. So when I finally made a song with no cussing, I could send it to my mom without feeling like she's like, Andre, this is really good. You know what I'm saying?
Proud.
Yeah, she was so proud.
I'm a mommy, so that means
yeah. Nah, I love it. And my daughter, like I don't filter anything with my daughter. Like I'm like, if my music is played on the radio, you're gonna hear your father anyway. But it's something I could be more comfortable in. I'd be like, oh, I just said that. No, I gotta explain that now. You know what I'm saying? So
speaking of your daughter, because the Smile song, let's jump to that. because I heard you showing love to her in that song.
Yeah.
And we gonna play that song next.
Yeah.
That song made me smile.
Where?
Yeah, it did. I said to my mommy.
That make me smile.
I'm a very proud mommy. My baby's an honor roll student.
For sure.
Good mommy out here. My baby's an honor roll student. So when I listened to Paul sent me a couple of joints. He don't play with me.
Yeah.
When he feel like I'm lacking, he send me music.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, yo, you need new music.
Yeah.
So he reached out to me about you. And Smile was not the first song that he sent me.
Yeah.
Actually, that was the second song that he sent me. But that one, I don't know what it is about that. That's why I used it on the promo.
Yeah.
That one was like, damn. He said his baby.
Yeah.
He showed a lot of dudes show love to their babies later, but it was early. And I appreciate that because our baby girls need all of the love that they
even with me through the struggle. She didn't see me through the jail screen like this. Like she couldn't touch me like this. Yeah.
And one thing as a girl mommy, because I know it's fathers out here that represent for the baby girls, but as a girl mommy, and she very much, her father's a photographer in NYC, Harlem. Shout out to Harlem. But one thing that touched me, and it touched me not on the standpoint of a mommy, but being a girl dad, because you are a girl dad.
Yeah.
And little girls need their dads. And so to hear that, that's why I chose that song for the promo.
Yeah. Nah,
girl dads are very important. So I appreciate you for being a girl dad.
For sure. I love it to death.
I know you do. I can tell you put on your song. So we're going to listen to this real quick. Hold on. Let me get it back on my screen because I had to refresh. I had everything set up and then the refresh happened. So forgive me. But we are going to listen to this. Oh, no, but we still good, though. It's still on my other screen. It's just not on this one. But we are going to listen to the song because this song, I played it on a promo on purpose because it touched me. And I was like, oh, it's a lot that you say in this song, but girl dads are the best. Hold on, let me get this up. You guys, y'all don't know how much y'all mean to little girls. Hold on, let me pause this real quick because we are also going to play open book tonight too.
Okay.
If that's okay with
you. Yeah, that was my first song with no cussing. I love that song.
Open book joint too. If that's okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, cool. Let me get us set up real quick. Hold on, baby. Let me get us set up because I want you still on the screen as I play this. But it's a couple of joints that he sent to me, and I was like, yo, I like this dude, y'all. I like this dude. I like the vibes. All right, here we go. Hold on, let me get you right. Smile like me, smile like me. When I knew my dream was my child, I committed. Reality kicking, I changed the way I was living. You don't step into the basket lane, it was my game plan. Now I think before I move, I'm standing strong on my pivot. It's what you see me, I won't let something that's so uncertain mess up my mission. Moving smart, it's like you playing with the brush, I'm like fat go. I'm moving like Rashid and it's over, I'm listening. It really hurt my soul, I had to cut off some good man. But a better way of living lets you on than good friends. So many went to jail when they thought they could maintain. Got released and now they trying to figure out what it's going to win. Oh, you a big step, but better make sure you step right. My foot is size 12, so I win in that contest. The creator got a hold on my mind and ain't gone yet. Why got so many brothers, I don't know, but I'm upset. I feel so down. Some of my teams got a lot of show. So smile like me, smile like me. I feel so down. I'm just gonna let them wash away. Smile like me, smile like me.
I'm pushing positivity. At first it was so hard to be concerning drugs and me. It makes me such a major part of me. Before we had these many textbooks, I walked down some robberies. My memo taking shitty red like niggas had a heart degree. In my time to go so I push through a challenge modesty. And I make sure that I stay symptom free like I got diabetes. Everybody daddy told me it's okay cause I ain't need them. So this COVID up, I make my family up from college. What's your mind on? Tell me it's your mind strong. If you hustle backwards, I'ma show you why you climb on. Straight up on the bitches, guaranteed I'll get my shine on. Showing past the three, it's like I'm in a different time zone. Shooting with a blindfold, come and get your mind blown. I'm like animals that you won't see them on them dinos. I'm from the view, drop you off, you need to ride home. But I've been here so long, I could really open my eyes closed. When I was dancing, so much food in my stomach, I got home sleeping on the ground. I never saw it coming. Every day I'm feeling blessed, I thank you God, but it's progression. If you really wanna know, that's how I did it, how I did it. Game is over, so if they release my cousin. And for all you baddies, I got something in I'm like scooping my bed in the kitchen, you gon' love it. Everyone supporting me, I make sure that we rub it. I'ma make this picture that's forever, bring the camera. Donna in the sky, know she looking at her grandson. Like a such a place of how I came out looking handsome. Every move I make, I think about it, it ain't random. When I die, it's my priority to leave my fortune. My daughter and my siblings, they gon' get the largest portions. My brother and my sister gon' remember what I taught them. I'm so grateful that I can support them. So down, some of sins gotta wash away. So smile like me, smile like me. I feel so down. Some of sins gotta wash away. Smile like me, smile like me. I've been working hard, but it's really not easy. Feel like a job trying to get away these days. MJ 4 and we down 3. I got a lot of people out here really need me. So I got a lot of people out here really need me.
Damn. Man.
All right, we get right, get back on them. Hold on, let me take this off, cause So, all right. So my bro came in and let me know it was fading in and out. I will provide the link because that's what I do over here.
Okay.
It is laggy, y'all, and that's not to you. It's not to you, Bill. That's to the people that's listening. And I hope you stay and listen to our list of listening audiences tonight.
For sure.
Because we don't only do the viewership. That's really not our fan base. Our fan base is really our listener audience. So we're gonna show love to them. It's the radio station and the podcast because we everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta I'll roll my blunt in the next commercial. All right, so I do love that song. I want you to know I appreciate that song. That song is a vibe. And it's already playing on the radio station if you want to hear it. Because whenever I get a full song, I'm playing on my radio station. I want all of my babies to get full publishing. Although I do management, public relations, and all of that shit, none of y'all had nothing to do with that. That's just me showing up to y'all. And so you are playing already.
Nah, I appreciate that.
I do love that song. I adore that song. That song. Shout out to the girl dads. Anyway. Shout out to the girl dads. All right. So my next question to you is, where do you find your creative process? Because that's very important to artists.
All right, so it's a different type of creative process when I was locked up. So the time I was locked up, right, I had no beat, no music, which made me better as a writer, which made me better as an artist. Because I had to mentally think of the beat. I was literally on the desk like this, like Shelly, bro, go to sleep, bro. I'm like, man, I'm trying to write. You know what I'm saying? Right. But literally, dudes would be like, bro, like,
you're in the house next door. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. All right, but the same niggas that be like, nah, bro, hit that shit for me that you was hitting the other day. Like, right. Yeah. So my creative process then was I would I would make the mixtape name. I would write it because it's like my writing. So it would trickle down from the subject matter to whatever I wanted to write about as far as a mixtape. Then I make the song name of that. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, I can get the ideas for them to make the chorus. So after I make the hook, then I can just go all out with the verse. You know what I'm saying? So that's my creative process then. But now it's usually really on a feel and vibe because I have so many thoughts in my head. So when I hear a beat, I'm picky about beats now too because I have to purchase them now. Like because I'm making my monetize.
Now, right?
Exactly. So now it's literally whatever I'm feeling. Like if I'm feeling sad or if I'm feeling happy or I feel like people need positivity or I feel like people need something, I give them that. And I'm like, I give them that based off a true story. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is, man.
And you always gotta love something based off a true story. Let me tell you, I'm a history buff. Like I love all things history.
Yeah.
And what I say to people is you gotta know where you came from to know where you're going.
For sure.
So, and what you just said to me, you like to base a lot of things off a true story. That's your history.
Mm-hmm.
And that's knowing where you came from to know where you're going.
Yeah.
I see a future. All right. So if by chance you had anybody you could collab with in this lifetime in your rap career, your hip hop career, who would it be?
Anybody?
Anybody. Let's go. Who would you like to? You could give me a list right now. Who would you like to?
All right. So my number one is Wayne.
Okay.
Because
shout out to wait a minute. Shout out to September 27th. Period. Birthday.
Yeah. I'm September 9th. I'm September 9th. So
shout out to the Virgos. Let's go.
B-Squad. Yeah. So Wayne, his metaphor, like he would make me keep up. Like Wayne crushes almost anybody he gets on the song with. So I would make it my job and duty to keep up with whatever this flow, his energy. I would make sure like they wouldn't want to skip my verse to get to Wayne's verse. They want to listen to the whole thing. Right. Wayne number one.
Wayne is number one.
Brent Fires is fire. Okay. Fire. And he's local. It's like he's local. He's from Colombia.
Okay.
So he got a real soulful voice. So I've been liking a lot of soulful music recently.
Right. Okay.
I definitely wanna. I would want to do something with Lil Durk.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like yeah. Just what I've been through, like I feel like I could truthfully show my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like I could be like, and this is official nigga who been there and really lives what he talks, and I could do something with him. That'd be crazy. That'd be cool.
That sounds like a collab right there, though.
Yeah, Trooly him and Dirk for sure.
Don't get me in my shit.
And because my name is Trooly him, I definitely want to do something with her.
Listen.
So like, that's him and her.
Don't get me in my shit tonight. Listen. Yeah. No, I can hear it. I can hear it on a musical standpoint, so I can hear it. So if you could open a show with any artist, who would it be?
Open a show for any artist?
Yeah, if you could open a show for anybody, who would it be?
My lane, but I'm trying to go global, like for real. So I would say like Draco for real, like one of them to like. One of like old, just rich, just forever in the game type dudes.
And somebody who put the area on the map and who loved the area too.
Yeah.
I get it. Oh my God. I like you.
Yeah.
I just met you tonight, but I like you. Let's go. All right. If you had a message that you could give to your fans, what would it be?
Just something that just always stay positive. Like don't, if you really feel secure and like in the back of your mind what you're doing is what you love and you can do something with it, continue to do it. Like continue pushing, because it's been plenty of times where like my number one supporters that I would love to have been, like my mom and my dad, they wasn't really feeling that because they had different plans for me. But once it continuously generates, like, and the elevation continues, they're like, Oh, you
see.
really about what you talking about? Like, so
Right.
that's a man, not even a man thing. That's a human being thing. So if you can stand on your word and really do or carry out what people thought you couldn't do, like do that.
I can relate because it's a lot of things that I do in my lifespan that everybody be like, nah, but I'll be like, yes, son, yes, I'm gonna do it.
For
I
sure.
don't care what you say, it's in my spirit to do it, and so I do it. So I can relate to that message.
Yeah.
I like that message. That's a great message. Thank
For
you.
sure.
And thank you for giving that message to my listeners.
Yeah.
Mhm. All right, what would you consider your most useless talent?
Useless. I don't.
Useless. You can't even use that shit and nothing you do right now. What's your most useless talent?
Can't use it enough. Use
Nothing.
my basketball skills. I guess I can't go pro now. I mean,
No, you can still use that shit because once you blow, let me tell you why you can. Now I'm about to defunct this shit. Let me
yeah.
tell you why. Because when you blow, and I believe anybody I interview on the
Celebrity game.
period.
I'm be
Nigga,
better than little baby.
you-
Little baby with some
there
shit.
you go. Let's go. You can
Little
use
baby with some shit on the court.
period. I am a football and basketball fanatic. You can use no, that's not your no. When
Alright.
you blow, I'm gonna be like, I told him. Let's go. What's the next one? You got
Alright.
another one?
Nah. What's your useless talent? So I can get a feel of what you actually talking about. What's your useless talent?
You. So that's not a useless.
Oh, that look like a joke,
Work
bro.
on my looks all the time. I'm athletic, believe it or not. I
Yeah.
just caught a football with one hand the other day. Boo was pumped.
Nah, but you told me, man.
Listen, I'm trying to find my useless talent.
It was as hard for you as it is for me right now.
It's harder.
Yeah. Nah.
I'm good at many things.
Me
No,
too.
my most. No, I got one. You ready?
Yeah.
I can rap a little bit, but I can't really rap. That's why I just.
That's useless though.
It is useless.
No, because I can get
can't.
you on a feature. I can get you on a feature, and it'll still be you. Like if I wrote it for you. And
No, but I'm bad at it. That's why it's useless.
What am I bad
I
at?
need.
I
really need. I really.
That's like
need a ghostwriter, and I need somebody to catch the cadence for me.
What you call it when it like cancels out each other? You can't say a useless talent because a talent is not useless. You know what I'm saying? So like,
all right, I'm gonna rephrase that.
Okay.
What do you feel like you are not good at?
Skateboarding.
Okay, and rapping. There we go.
Yeah.
We matched up because I ain't good at it. I need a ghostwriter. I need somebody to help me with my cadence.
Shit.
Listen, my whole commercial that I shot for this podcast,
yeah,
I got one of the greatest on my cam.
For real?
And he was getting frustrated with me the whole time. Listen,
let me do your theme song for your podcast.
I'm good on this mic. I'm not good on other mics.
Want me to do your theme song for your podcast?
No, he got that. I
said he already did it.
I said I got a legend in my camp.
Oh, all right. Respect.
He a Baltimore legend. I got a legend in my camp. I put niggas on to that nigga. Got a legend. I'm good. And he is the only person that I can work with that knows me, that understands that I'm not good with pre-record. I'm good with the podcast. I'm not good with pre-record.
Yeah, podcast, you just being yourself.
Period. Yeah. And then when you record, and this is what I give y'all all the love for. Y'all recording artists, and now I'm about to give y'all roses. Mm-hmm. I did not realize how hard it was for you guys until I had to record my commercial.
Why you say that?
When I had to get in the booth to record my commercial, and he don't play with me. He rides my ass like, no, you ain't doing right. He like, I was like, I had a newfound respect for the recording artists in that moment, just being in the booth. Like, oh, I don't know how the fuck y'all do it. I don't. So I appreciate y'all. Yeah. Again, giving my roses now. Because y'all the best. Because listen, I had to do a couple of takes and I was like, nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He was like, "You ain't doing right," and I was like, "God damn it!" Like, listen,
I
I'm
don't
better
think,
with the live streaming.
see with me like I have to be my own coach. So I guess people that have like producers or managers or people that's in a room with them and like can help them with artist development. I don't have nobody like that. So I don't have nobody really except for like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Paul, people that's gonna really try to see me win. Oh, like my uncle. My uncle would be like, well, maybe you should put this here and do this. I need stuff like that. So really it's me, like it's trial and error. So when I'm doing it, I'm like, I should have did that differently, or maybe I could put this in the background. I really have to learn as I go. That's why I feel like it's taking me longer. But if I had someone that's like, maybe you should do this or add this or put this ad lib like this, and that's gonna sync with my mind. I'm gonna have that for the next time we record.
Right? No, not me. I've been in there like, what the fuck did I do wrong? And like I said, that's how I know I'm a broadcaster and I'm not an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I said rap was one of my worst. I am a poet. I'm not a rapper. You know what I'm saying? And one would think it's one and the same. It's really not, because y'all have levels of shit that y'all do when y'all go in there. I learned it the hard way. I appreciate all my rap niggas forever. I love y'all.
Yeah.
That's not my lane.
Yeah.
I can look cute, and somebody could probably write me a rap and teach me the cadence that I'm supposed to be on. But if I got to do it myself, never. So this is getting ready to be kind of a personal question. It's getting ready to be really weird. When you in the shower, what the fuck do you sing?
All right, so honestly, I don't sing in the shower.
You don't?
No.
And you're a singer. How the fuck you don't sing in the shower?
Well, I mean, this the kicker right here. I sing walking down the street. I sing in public. Like I sing when it comes to
everywhere but the shower.
Oh, everywhere but the shower, which is weird as fuck. Like, but I walk down the street singing, and it's people really like, nah, you got a great voice. Like, white. I'm like, you bullshitting, but I'm like, I could, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm cool, but people like, nah, you got it. So I always undermine what I'm doing because I'm a perfectionist. That's gonna make me push for higher. You know what I'm saying?
So, quick question: do you feel like singing in the shower would deter that? Do you feel like that's gonna mess with your flow?
I just ain't that cool with myself in the shower. Like
this is the shower and wash up.
I'm trying to. My mission is to get clean. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sing while I'm trying to listen to other motherfuckers while I'm in the shower. Like, you know what I'm saying?
My most best moment. I don't sing in public, and I've been in choirs and some more shit. Yeah. I will never, and people have tried to get me to sing. I will never sing in public.
Man, I walk down the street busting out a song. Matter of fact, the day I was that joke was stuck in my head that I get those good I don't know the word though, but I was singing that all day today. Like I'm like,
listen, I just heard you, boo. No, you coming back to sing to me? You can already stop playing with me. Ain't nobody playing with you. So you don't sing in the public. You don't sing in the shower, but you sing in public. And I need you to come back to sing to me, because it's not our last interview. It's not.
Sure.
I like your vibes.
I love these vibes.
This is not the last. All right. So what would you be doing right now if you weren't into music?
So I just recently graduated top of my class at for pre-apprenticeship for an electrician. So I just graduated like 225 hours. So I'd probably be more invested in I mean, I still do electrician work now. Like that's the job that I do now. But I probably learn every fucking trade. Like not every trade, but like carpentry, plumbing. Like I work under somebody and learn it. Yeah, like if I had the time, like, and could build a house by myself, and I knew how to do that, fix everything in that jump, like I'd do some shit like that.
I call you. I need somebody to fix everything.
For sure.
Listen, we own multiple homes, and both of them need all of them.
I'm still coming out there. Come see you. We gonna sip tea and vibe.
Well, listen, I'm gonna talk to you about. We gonna chop it up because I got some things in the works.
For sure.
You cannot listen. I got some things in the work, and I gotta show love to him tonight. I ain't gonna do my boo like that because he been showing me love. So I ain't gonna never not show love to King Knox. So I'm gonna ask you just one question, and then we're gonna go to commercial because I gotta show all my babies love.
All right, for sure.
Anybody that shows love to me on this podcast, I show love back to them.
Thanks.
Period. That's what I do over here. So it's a multiple question, and then we'll go to commercial. Where have you performed? That's the first part of the question. It's 3 parts. I'm sorry. I apologize. Forgive me. What is your favorite and what is your least favorite venues, and what upcoming shows do you have coming up? So you want me to chop it down and so we can get all the questions? Where have you performed?
I performed at Red Lounge.
Okay.
I performed at, like literally at like lounges. It's something I forgot the place that I perform. It's literally like open mics. I have no least favorite because I mean everything that I do is all publicity is good publicity. So like it's nobody love. Yeah.
This is what I'm gonna show you love forever because there comes my marketing and my PR background. Say it again, baby.
All publicity is great publicity.
Period.
For sure. Like even like the thing 6ix9ine, nigga 6ix9ine ain't doing shit, but he talking about niggas dead homies, but they like, oh 6ix9ine. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, because before I do these podcasts, I listen to music and I watch documentaries, right? Mm-hmm. And I found myself fussing about 6ix9ine because there's a documentary on I'm not promoting this documentary, but there is a documentary on Hulu. And I was like, why the fuck would I watch this? I watched the whole shit.
Exactly. I ain't gonna lie, I clicked on that jump just to see what the fuck he was talking about. I'm like, you weird.
Look at it?
Yeah. I didn't look at the whole thing because my brother was in the room. I'm like, bro, turn this shit off. That nigga had a shit.
Shout out, bro. I don't even know. But yeah, shut this shit the fuck down. We don't do snitches over here.
Yeah, nah.
You know where the fuck I'm from. We don't do that.
For sure.
So I just couldn't. And I watch a lot of shit. Yeah. As soon as somebody tell me something new is coming on, I'm like, fucking nigga, I got Prime, I got Hulu, I got Netflix, I got Max, HBO and Max. I can watch whatever I want, but that's the one thing I refuse. I'm not watching that shit. I don't have time for that shit. The city I'm from will not allow me to watch that shit.
Nah.
Hell nah. Niggas get killed all day in my streets for that shit. And I know they get killed down there for that shit too. We don't do that over here. Yeah. We like what, 30, 45 minutes away from each other? Yeah. We don't do that shit around here.
Nah. Not around here.
I ain't even watch it. I just no. Yeah. So do you have any favorite venues that you performed at thus far?
No favorites because I mean all of them were great, but no favorites because I want to perform at bigger venues and I definitely want to practice. I want to perform more, period. So I want to practice more. Like I definitely like true. I need to get in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? I need to get in the mirror and perform my songs to really, I love crowd chemistry. So like if you feel like you ain't fucking with it, I'm gonna get in your face and I'm gonna make you fuck with it. You're gonna love me like at the end of the day. Like, but I definitely want to do bigger venues. I want to do bigger venues.
I think we all, me as a creative, you as a creative, I think the sky's the limit as far as platforms. Like, I want to do a live show at Carnegie Hall, but that's just my personal.
I mean, it's already spoken. You manifested it, so you're gonna do it.
And that might happen. That might be because I have a Harlem baby daddy, but I'm going to take over New York. That's how I feel.
For sure.
Orioles and the Yankees, you know, we have a long, strong hold on rivalry. Yeah. I'm taking. So,
but it's sad to say. Like I have a new song coming out called Afro Natural Love, and that it's like more of a a soulful vibe. Like it's cool. It's like a relationship with not a relationship, just me embracing a black woman for her hair. Like it all started with her hair. You know what I'm saying? Like her naturalness of her hair. So
Oh,
when I
okay.
recorded it, shout out Keys, shout out it's another producer I work with. His name's Keys. Love him, man. He's great.
Okay.
He was like, bro, you gotta push this in like Cali, Florida. He's like, they ain't gonna show you the love you're supposed to get in this area. And that's
Not at,
unfortunate to say.
never at
Yeah,
home, unfortunately. Never at home.
exactly.
You gotta go. Like I get love at home, even with this podcast, but a lot of my love is outside of the United States. I mean, no, let me not fuck that up. I'm sorry, y'all. To my listener audience, I love you. Let me not get y'all fucked up because y'all show me love. But it ain't, I get Be More love, but it's really outside of Be More.
Yeah,
You'll hear because you said you're going to stick with me tonight
yeah, for sure.
to show our love.
Yeah,
You'll hear as we go through the list. It's never at home. You always have to seek outside of home.
yeah.
Home will come once you seek outside of home.
And you know what? I can't wait. I can't wait. Like I think that's gonna be my embracement. I'm gonna feel embraced. I'm gonna be like, oh my God, like this is really what it is right here.
Right. But we gonna show you we showing you love over here. We
It's
going not to say that we have the biggest audience, but we definitely have an audience.
yeah,
And so I'm gonna show love. And like I said, I'm gonna play the other joint tonight too, that Paul sent me. Because we going and I'm putting that on a radio station as soon. I'm putting this interview on a radio station. All interviews go on a radio station, but I'm also going to put the other song on. The Smile is already on there actually.
yeah.
But I'm gonna put the open book on there tonight as well.
Okay.
Because those are the ones. And if you ever have new music, I'm gonna show you love, baby. That's what I do over here.
Man, I'm hitting the studio tomorrow.
But all right, so we're gonna play open book real quick. Hold on, I gotta put it back on the screen because I had to refresh before we got on here to make sure you got on here because I was like, where he at?
Yeah.
So I had to refresh, and when I refresh it, take everything down. But
Right, cool.
we gonna do this tonight. Hold on, let me put this up here first before I share my screen. But I do love the music. I adore the music. I appreciate you coming here to show me some love.
It's all love.
Hold
It's reciprocal. It's
on, let
reciprocal.
me share. More to go. We ain't done, but we're gonna play this real quick, and I'm shutting up. Maybe I gotta shut me out. Hold on. Let's see.
Mhm. I can't hear nothing. Can you hear me? Dre, I'm literally
I'm
done.
coming back. Hold on, let me turn this off. Stop sharing.
So many
Hold
people are
on.
What
zombies
you
that
say?
let they
Stop
but I shot
sharing
you like Jack and Ryan.
and turn this off.
They gonna look at me
All
like
right,
two
so
fingers.
what
My
I've been
nigga famous.
hearing,
He had
hold
the
on,
rock from the DG when he really did it. Carter just had a birthday, my little brother died.
I
Heard the
can't.
news from Lil Walker and I was with him.
All right, so for those of you who are tuning in, if you cannot hear, I will, and I put it on the bottom of the screen, I will be sharing so that y'all can hear fully his music. And he has some joints, and whenever I get some more, I will be sharing. If you cannot hear, it is not us. It is not truly him, and it is not me. It is the internet. I've been telling y'all since this podcast has started with just me by myself, because this started when the pandemic first started. I had a partner, I kicked her off. It is what it is. I've been telling y'all, I've been reporting to y'all about the internet usage and how it would be kind of crazy. When you rehear this on the streaming sites, it will be leveled out. And I will be sharing his link as well. So don't get it fucked up. So bro, hold on, because this is what I got. He told me he was mad. He was
Yeah,
mad. You see this comment? Can you see it?
yeah,
He was
yeah.
mad. Well, tell him. You see how they be getting on me? They don't play with me over here. They be like, you gotta give me it all or don't give me nothing. So I will be sharing links to his music. I will be sharing, if you are on Apple Music or iTunes, I will share the link. I will make sure before I go to bed tonight, I will share all the links so that y'all have access to this young man. I truly believe in the movement, so I feel like y'all should too. So if you can't hear everything on the podcast, it's not him. It's not his fault. It's not me. It's not my fault. Again, let me put this back up. If you can't hear, I will share. Period. And let me share this real quick before we get deeper into our situation, because I got you on here as well. All his streaming, hold on, because they try and play with me real quick. All of his streaming information is below. You
For
want to
sure.
check him out on IG,
Yeah,
period. Truly him.
for
Twitter,
sure.
him in person. Snap, oh, that's him 17. TikTok, truly him.
Yeah.
You want to know where you can find his music, his info? I'm scrolling. I'm not even getting ready to take it off the screen. Let's keep
For
going.
sure.
No, they get ready to watch you tonight. You get ready to stroll. You see it? I ain't playing. Listen, my audience don't be playing with me. Even the
Yeah,
listening audience, I don't get it till a day later because I share it after we do what we do.
yeah,
The next day be heavy. I be like, well, what the fuck do y'all want from me? I'm just a
yeah,
human being.
yeah.
So y'all want his information. And to my listening audience, I will put it in the description before I share this podcast. Guys, I got y'all. Y'all
Sure.
gonna know where to reach this man. We ain't playing. Show DC some love. All right. Where do we live? So let's get to the next question. How do you feel the internet impacts your career?
Impact my career
Yeah.
or anybody's? My career.
No, yours. We not speaking on other people on here. We speaking on you, boo boo.
I feel like the internet, I mean, when you involve in like emails and stuff like that, like this is great because you can find anybody's email. Like so even if you got to flood somebody, like you can find Drake's producer, you can find Kendrick's producer, you can find Kendrick's manager, you can find, you know what I'm saying, Wale's producer, you know what I'm saying, anybody. Like you can Google almost anything. So
Right.
that's really a step up because if you put in the work of research and you really looking at who you need to send your music to, you know what I'm saying, you can do that for free. It's free. You know what I'm saying? Or even TikTok. Like you got goofy niggas blowing up on TikTok and they song is weird as shit. So
Very
like
good.
yeah. So yeah. So you definitely
Oh my gosh. I love you. DC love. Cause that's the realest shit I ever heard in my fucking listen. I told you how old I am, right?
yeah, 30, right?
Thank you. I love you.
For sure.
Thank you. No, I'm 42 though, and I take my 42 years with stride because there's a lot of bitches out here
Yeah,
who are way younger than me, and they look way older than me. So I take that.
yeah, for sure.
So one thing that I can say early on in my career, because I started when I was 21. I started as a freelance writer. My
Yeah,
article right there. It's great.
what's that about?
Baltimore.
Okay.
Wrote an art. So since you asked, let me put y'all down real quick. I
Yeah,
wrote an article about Baltimore. Let me grab this real quick. Bob, don't fall, because Bob Marley, my man, that's my baby right there.
yeah.
I love him. I've been loving Bob. That's my
Bob the
baby.
goat. Yeah, that's my man.
He's the GOAT of all
He's a
time.
goat.
Great.
He's a
So I wrote this article. Y'all can't really see it. This is my first freelance article. This was when I was married, so my last name was Hatcher at the time, right? I wrote this article, and my editor for this particular article, she was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so scared to print it." Because in this article, I called Baltimore City PD the biggest gang in America.
Yeah,
I did. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Listen,
yeah.
I talked about gangs in a time that we didn't have, because DC and Baltimore, let's be real, the gang culture is new.
You want no gangs, man?
Period.
You want no
That's
gangs?
why I said DC and Baltimore.
That
You
shit
know,
hood. It's hood. You want
but
no
it was
gangs?
neighborhoods hanging together. It was a bunch of niggas from the same hood
Yeah,
who hung together and got in trouble together.
yeah.
And
Ain't no
then
whole lot of gangs.
the media put
Yeah.
us together and said we was a gang. We wasn't no gangs. We was just hoods.
So there ain't nothing like that. So
Period.
we ain't
So
rapping no colors, no. It's a street name or number or area, section, a
it's
district.
that shit. Oh,
Yeah,
DC and Baltimore. I hate how we be going through our little situations, but we so much alike.
Cause we so much alike in different ways. Like,
Neighbors. Period. We are neighbors.
yeah.
What other city going to connect like these
But
two
it's
cities?
like a whole bunch of strong-minded motherfuckers that's like, oh nah, like your shit ain't like our shit, but it's
Like
the same.
the New
The same.
Balance, because now I can get into. You the first nigga I had from DC on my podcast.
Yeah.
The New Balance game. It was the same generation. Listen, we all came on New Balance the same time, my nigga. I need y'all to shut the fuck up.
What's up? Everybody be like, man, we started that. I mean, I don't know who the fuck started what, because I'm not hurt. Like, I'm not a history major. Like, I don't know. But
I am. You know who started the New Balance game?
New York.
The people who started New Balance. Fuck New York.
No
I got a baby daddy from New York. Fuck New York. The people who created New Balance started New Balance.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't care what series it was. The people, the people who started the company of New Balances, who started Mountain Gears, Thames.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who started. They who started it.
Yeah. Nike, dude. Helly Hansen, all that.
Nike started Jordan.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all niggas who wait in line for new Jordans. I wait in line for a beneficial factor. How am I going to pay for my daughter's college?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about no Jordans.
For sure.
Nigga, I got old ass Adidas. I don't give a fuck. I don't even wear sneakers. I wear heels. But that's not the point.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about no Louis, no Gucci. My daughter can't go to college off of that. She can't eat off of that.
Yeah, no.
But that's a whole nother subject. We'll get on that when we talk about it later, because I am very militant.
Yeah, for sure.
Despite the look, I'm very militant. I don't give a fuck about no Jordans. I don't give a fuck about no Air Force Ones. I don't give a fuck about no New Balance. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Nigga, can my daughter eat them bitches? No, she can't.
Yeah.
My bad. Let's get back to the business at hand. What is your favorite song to perform?
My favorite song to perform, I got old John. Like I'm gonna send you that too. It's old as shit, but that Rolling Piece. I mean that Rolling Piece. The XXXTentacion and Kodak Black Jump.
Okay.
Like that. You didn't even believe in Jesus. Why you got a Jesus piece?
Right.
I like performing that joint because that's literally, I think, the first song I ever performed. And
Really?
I just I just give off like great energy in that joint. Like I love that joint.
Okay. You know what's so weird is as old as I am,
Yeah.
I do have joints that I hit on. I'm very much a purist. I like to understand what the fuck my rappers are talking about.
Yeah.
That's just me. I came up through the 80s, the 90s, 2000, 2000. I've been in every decade of the rap industry, right?
For sure.
So when it comes down to hip hop, I do want to understand that's why I kind of like you, because I understood what the fuck you were talking about. Like, yes,
Yeah.
nigga, ever since the fucking day my door. But
Yeah.
I understood. You see what I'm saying? I've been kind of hesitant on the mumble rap era because I need to understand.
It's
And
that would I can speak on that. It's
everybody can't relate.
it's a when I listen to certain mumble rap motherfuckers, like it's a swag with it. Like so it's like how I'm feeling. And it is so much to the point where even if you don't understand what I'm saying, you gonna feel what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Now, can I elaborate on that? Because
Yeah.
you're younger than I am. Thank you for
Yeah.
telling me I look young. Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
I'm not young, though. It ain't that. It
Yeah.
ain't none of the mama rappers for us older heads. We
Yeah.
don't give a fuck what the motherfuckers is saying. It's the beat.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck it is. You gotta bump it, but it's always been a beat for us. It's always been
I
all of
wouldn't
that.
say I wouldn't say it's mumble rap, but a jump that caught me was she wasn't saying nothing was Coil Ray, who was fire, by the way.
Ain't that Benzino daughter?
Yeah. So
I
she
don't listen to her, but if the beat is fire, my nigga,
nah, but she say pull up in an and it so good how you got that ooh. But I'm like that shit, but I really put that in one of my like pull up in an You know what I'm saying? You like that
But what I will say about hip hop is we all regurgitate, right?
Yeah.
None of us in this culture have found an original. No, I take that back. Yes, we have. But if we're gonna go to her, then I could say young M.A. You feel me? Oh,
But she swagged out.
Talk about ad libs. We not talk about lyrics.
Oh yeah, you talking about ad libs.
I don't give a fuck about your ad libs.
Migos got the ad libs.
What the fuck you saying to me?
Migos got the ad libs.
Huh?
Migos got the ad libs. They be like water, splash.
All that.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't want you to get it fucked up about what I'm saying. I give everything a chance. That's not. This is why this podcast is so important to me. This is why the radio station. I play some. If you go listen, I play some of everything. Yeah. I don't hate, but I'm gonna give my honest opinion. I don't give a fuck about your ad libs. I'm talking about the lyrics. Nas didn't give me ad libs.
Nah.
Lyrical genius. Jay-Z, king of rap, not a lyrical genius. No, yes he is. I'll take that back. Yeah, yes, the fuck he is. I take that shit the fuck back. I recant. But not as much as a lot of other niggas. Like I said, this is my era.
Listen, smile like me, and open book. Did you hear any ad libs?
Oh, baby. I listened to everything about. I wouldn't have interviewed you if I didn't feel it. I heard your ad libs, but it wasn't your ad libs that caught me. Yeah. Let's get that not fucked up.
Yeah.
It was what you were saying lyrically that caught me. Sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That makes sense?
I think ad libs is more like a swag type of thing. Like
that's what it is.
And it gotta be on point. It has to be on point.
It has to be. For the older crowd, we have to be able to relate.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing against the younger crowd. It ain't nothing against y'all. I gotta be like when Little Kim was talking her shit. I know a lot of people, and I'm gonna go to her because she had the raunchiest of the raunchiest lyrics. But it's some shit she said in them songs that I was
Yeah,
like, yes, bitch,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
period.
yeah.
Not the Sprite can shit, but yes, bitch. Nah, I can't do Sprite can thing. But yes, bitch,
For sure.
period. I'm in these streets. I know what my life is. I know what I've been living. Yes, bitch. Yes. Foxy, same thing.
I
Yes.
got a question. I got a question, right?
What?
You said you was going to break. I really got this. I've been drinking like shit. Man,
Me too. Let's go.
just champagne. Cool.
I'm not going to. Let's go.
I'm gonna come right back then.
All right.
Is that all right?
That's cool. I
Like,
want to play a commercial. I got to play a promo real quick.
all right,
Let
cool,
me
cool.
get this right now. That's it. Hold on.
I'm on my way. I know life has changed. I can't wait to breathe again. Ooh, I am missing your touch. I need you so much. Ooh, I can't wait to feel again. 'Cause I need you, and I want.
Yo, I just was talking. Shout out to them.
I'm on my way. I know life has changed. I can't wait to breathe again. Ooh, I am missing your touch. I need you so much. Ooh, I can't wait to feel again. 'Cause I need you, and I
All right. Shout out to Funky Ass Productions. They provided us with this beautiful theme music that you hear at the beginning of this podcast. That song was also a production straight out of Funky Air Productions. I can't wait. I'm shutting out right now. We're gonna put Truly him his information back on the screen. We're gonna bring him back on the screen because I see he is back on. Shout out to Funky Ass. I love you guys. Thank you. I'm my bad. I gotta show the people that show love to this podcast.
No, for sure.
Crystal, Crystal killing it. My bad. Her song is one of my favorites. So I got
That was the song that was just playing.
yes. And I haven't that's just a promo. I haven't even played the whole joint. I'm waiting for a particular interview to play the whole situation because I want to premiere. But when I say that her vocally, her lyrical, she writes all of her lyrics. She arranges all of her shit. She don't play the keys, but I watch her play the key. Like Crystal is dope. I like her.
Yeah.
I watched that particular song in production from the beginning to the end. Oh, man, I got a different kind of love for y'all musicians. Let's just say, like, I don't play y'all for short. Y'all dope as fuck. And you told me you can sing, so that just
Yeah.
that took it over the top. All right. So have you ever gotten into trouble? And we know that you have, but talk about it.
Yeah, just a big thing, and it was kind of it's real relevant. Kind of the same thing that happened to George Floyd.
Yeah.
When I was 18, they stopped me in the metro, like transit police. They stopped me in the metro. Kind of bummed me, push my like my AirPods out, whatever the fuck was in my ear.
Don't
And
fuck with our music.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. But then I didn't swing them or nothing. But
Right.
they ended up throwing me against the side of the escalators, against the escalators, threw me on the ground, and then turned my neck to the left and put their knee in my neck, and I literally passed out and woke up in the back of the ambulance, like on the way to Chicago. The same thing that happened to George Floyd. So when he passed away from that,
They
like,
just didn't give you, as long as that ignorant fuck did.
nah, but they only reason I got convicted was because I was scared. Like I was 18. I was scared in jail. Like I was like, you know what I'm saying? And I was on a max block. So I'm on a block with like literally like killers and like niggas is really doing some shit. So I seen some shit in that. So I pleaded. I'm trying to get the fuck out. But literally the same thing that happened to George Floyd, he just ended up passing away. Like I'm blessed, like literally blessed to still be here. So that's the time that I got in trouble. Man, yeah.
I'm grateful that you're still here because we wouldn't be blessed with your music if you weren't here. And I'm sorry that happened to you.
No, I appreciate it.
Like, I'm serious. Like, I'm scared for our people every day because it seems like the more we shine light on it, the more happens.
Yeah.
The more we protest, the more we fight, that's not a fight. I'm militant. Remember, I said that.
Yeah.
That's not my fight.
Yeah.
My fight is something, but I'm not going to speak on that on this podcast. But I'm sorry that happened to you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
That's fucked up. And it's way more fucked up because Black men have it very hard in America. Yeah. And I don't think America looks at how hard y'all got. Us as Black women, we have it hard, but y'all have it a little bit harder. And I'm going to speak on why y'all have it harder, because y'all not only have to deal with the systematic slavery system, but then y'all have to deal with us. And unfortunately, y'all have to deal with us because we have to deal with them as well.
Yeah.
Because y'all fight is our fight. And I think that a lot of us don't understand that we fight in the same fight. Black men have been prosecuted and raped and all kinds of things done to them. We have had our husbands snatched from us, our babies snatched from us. We've been raped. Every time we feel some kind of way about something, we're the angry Black woman. So our fight is still the same. Nobody understands that. And so I think, and it was something that you said earlier in this podcast about religion.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm Jewish.
Yeah. That's lit.
Yeah. I'm Jewish. I ain't from. I ain't an Israelite. I'm a Jew.
Mazel tov.
Shalom. Let's talk. I'm not Orthodox though. I'm very spiritual. I'm not religious. Yeah. So what you said, you touched on that earlier about spirituality and religion.
Mm-hmm. That's the only religion of the three main religions. So the three main religions, even in Islam, is Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. The three main religions, three most liked religions.
Main real religion.
Yeah.
Even when Catholics, and I was raised a little bit in that too. Yeah. Because my family, North Carolina, Texas, we everywhere, right?
Yeah.
What I've learned is what y'all don't realize is you're still practicing Christianity.
Yeah.
Catholicism, Christianity. But guess where y'all got all of that from?
Yeah.
Jews and Muslims. You're welcome.
Yeah. Sure.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. But I'm not Orthodox, but I'm very spiritual in my life. I was Orthodox at one point in time. I just don't believe all of the Jews. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I'm spiritual. So you touched on that earlier, and I wanted to reiterate. I almost forgot about it, but I appreciate you for that. I'm not.
But what you were saying about you was like Black women got high, but Black men got it really high. I just want to send an apology from Black men to the Black women. Like we didn't want to have these.
Not your fault.
Nah, but I mean, regardless, everybody still has a choice in what they did. Like we all have free will, but it's still fucking hard. Like it's hard as shit. But just seeing my mother and my grandmother and my daughter and just other Black women, just period, that's doing a great job raising black men. I apologize, like for the inconsistency, because it's you can say it's a generational curse. Yes,
It
it
is.
is partially, it is, but if you know it's a generational curse,
You
then
can break
you have
it.
the choice. You have the choice to break it.
You
You know
can
what I'm
break
saying?
it.
Like if you
can
know
break
you
it.
have cancer pre-stage, you have the choice to go in there and get that chemo to fix that motherfucker. So it's like
Mm,
it's really everybody has a choice. So it's just
it's not. And so, what you saying that? Let's bring this up real quick because I feel like we should talk about this. Kanye, how do you feel about his statement that slavery was a choice?
that slavery is a choice. Fuck no, like nah, like I can see if you really want to break it down. It's like we could have,
Now,
we could have.
let me say this real quick.
Yeah,
As a descendant of the Nat Turner Rebellion, I
yeah,
know this. I've been DNA checked everywhere.
yeah.
I know my lineage. I know where I came from. I can honestly speak about my shit because
Yeah.
I know my shit. This is why I speak on it. You feel me? I, as a Nat Slave Rebellion, my ancestors came from that.
Mm.
It could have been a choice. I don't think, in the sense of what he's talking, it was a choice. I think that we were lost and so confused about what was happening to us as
Man,
the
that was that was a mental fuckery before it was a physical.
we know where we were.
So it was literally, this is what we the God, we are God. If you do this, you're going to hell. You leave your master, you're going to hell. It was mental trickery plus physical beating. That's an all around 360 change in your whole apparatus, whatever the fuck is going on. Like you stuck in that shit. Like you don't. But as a choice, if you see something, say something. Nah, I ride the metro too much. But it's like if you know something, do something. So like that's what Frederick Douglass did. Like one of my favorites.
That's what Nat did. Oh,
Yeah. But Fred, like, man, I'm getting this knowledge. Like I could whoop your ass. I can read, nigga. I can read. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
can fuck you up with my head.
yeah, but it's a choice of when it comes to comfortability. You know what I'm saying? I can say Kanye can say that because he's one of the wealthiest black men in the world. You know what I'm saying? He could say that.
On a different standpoint because he wasn't there when it was happening. Again, that goes back to what you said and what I said. You got to know
slavery still existing though. I'm talking about modern day slavery.
It is.
Definitely still here. So he definitely cracked the chains on that motherfucker and definitely got what he. You know what I'm saying? That's why you labeled as Kanye crazy. Like you know what I'm saying? Like this nigga's speaking his mind. It's free world. Like he know what the fuck he doing.
Ain't nothing about him crazy. This is my thing. All right, so now I'm gonna give you my. I'm sorry, I'm cutting.
No, you good. You
good. I said before this podcast is over, I'm gonna roll up. But I don't think Kanye is crazy. I think that Kanye has good sound mind. You feel me? I think that the people who label him as crazy is crazy.
Yeah.
I think that as far as the slave, I just asked you that because I had my own point of view anyway. I don't give a fuck what nobody else think. I think for myself. God, the Most High Heavenly Father gave me, whether you call him Allah, whether you call him God, whether you call him Most High, I call him Most High because I'm Jewish. But whatever, it's the same God. That's what I need people to understand first.
Yeah, for sure.
We are worshiping the same God. But secondly, Kanye not crazy. What he said made sense. I think that when we first came to this country, we didn't know what the fuck was going on. We did not know.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of them people jumped off the ship before they got here.
Yeah.
Nobody knew, and a lot of people were scared. I'm gonna die if I jump off the ship because I'm a threat. So they stayed. That's first.
A lot of them died on that jump too, from just disease and lack of nutrition and shit like that.
Period. Well, that's the second point, but the first point is a lot of them niggas jumped.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
It's been cataloged. Like I said, I know my history. I don't know about the rest of you.
Nah, that's crazy. It was a Samuel L. Jackson jump where he was looking at ships that was sinking to the bottom of the sea, and they were like, a lot of our ancestors were on them jump. I forgot exactly.
And they drowned. Yeah, you know what? Henry Gates. He has a series, and no, we're not going to do that. We're going to talk because I feel like we can do some shit together. We're going to talk. The vibe is here. Sure. But what I will say, yeah, a lot of people died from dysentery. A lot of people died from malnutrition. But a lot of niggas jumped off the ship because that wasn't their. That ain't where they came from, and they didn't know what was going on, and they taken to a whole new foreign land. Yeah. Now, the one thing that a lot of people don't get is that it was a lot of Africans here before the North American slaves got here. Yeah. It was a lot of slaves before us. I call them the early drop-offs. They get rid. My Hispanic people, I love y'all. It's not nothing personal, but I call them the early drop-offs because they got here before we got here. Yeah. And they were in South America way the fuck before we got here. And that's why they claim Hispanic. Because they had been dropped off here, they would have been niggas. That's my point. Yeah. But what I will say, as far as the Kanye standpoint, because that's what we were talking about, he not crazy. And it's a lot of valid points to what he was saying. I just think that he does not know how to word himself correctly. And I think that's where a lot of people get. He not crazy. Ain't nothing wrong with that nigga. He know. My uncle told my grandmother, because she thought she was Asian for a second, and people still think I'm Asian because of my chinky eyes. I'm not Asian. I'm a nigga. I'm Native American and I'm European. I'm not an Asian. But because of her chinky eyes, people got it fucked up. And one thing that my uncle always said to her, I'm gonna tell you what the fuck you are. You a nigga. Period. Yeah. Kanye not stupid. He knew what the fuck was going on, and what he said, and what he meant to say was two different things. Because he can't put it together all the way. But I just wanted your concept on that. Was very important to me to understand how you felt about Kanye. All right, so what time we at? Oh, we went over. I might not be doing my podcast on Monday because if I go over, I do not run my mouth. So we're going to show a lot. I feel like we got to do a part 2, though, because I do like the conversation that we had. Yeah. Seriously?
Yeah.
I need a part 2.
Yeah. We got
more questions. I just can't get them all in this podcast. I got it. Now that we had an intellectual kind of stimulate, I got more questions. All right, so right now, I'm getting ready to show my love, and I hope you stick with me for my love so you can hear who's listening. We are streaming in 16 countries and 90 cities. So I got that's not the radio station. These are I'm gonna go through the podcast first, and then I get to this countries that I didn't include because some of these countries are included in the podcast and on the radio station. So I'm gonna do the podcast tonight. All right. Y'all know how I love I'm sorry, now I'm getting ready to get into my host mood. I'm sorry, because we was having conversation. Y'all know how I do. I love my countries. I love my cities. So I'm gonna go country by country. I might fuck up some of these countries. Send me an email to ambitiously the podcast, and I will correct it. Shout out to United States, period, all day. Been showing me love. I love United States. Y'all at the top of the list. I'm not going to get my numbers, but let's just say y'all 77% of my listening audience, and I love y'all. France, number 2. I love you so much, France. I'm coming after the COVID is gone. I got some exploring to do. And I got a lot of exploring to do. Germany, love you, Germany. Coming there too. I got some exploring to do in Germany as well. Netherlands, you already know I'm there, baby, all day. Spain, I love you, Spain. Philippines, shout out to the Philippines. Belgium, shout out to Belgium. Australia, I love you. Mexico, I love you. South America, I love you. UK, shout out to the United Kingdom. I love you. Canada, I love you. Hong Kong, hey babies, I love you. Ireland, hey, I love you. Nepal, I love you. And Ireland.
I'm Irish. Yeah.
Mauritius, that's in Africa. I probably said it wrong. I love you. Y'all know how I do. Y'all send me an email. I correct it when y'all send me an email. France, y'all know I'm not getting ready. All right, so I'm going city by city now. France, y'all know I'm not getting ready to fuck up the name of the city, but I'm coming, babies. I love y'all. Y'all at the top of the list of people who love me. Spring Valley, Nevada, I love you. San Jose, California, I love you. Columbus, Ohio, I love you. Washington, Virginia, I love you. Baltimore, Maryland, all day, I love you.
Yeah.
North Las Vegas, Nevada, I love you. Norton Shores, Michigan, I love you. Yeah, babies. Hold on, like I move my list up. I'm sorry. I'm not going to take up too much. It's a long list. Ashburn, Virginia, I love you. Chicago, Illinois, I love you. Boardman, Oregon, I love you. Shout out to the ATL, Atlanta, hey, I love you. Philly, hey, I love you. Thank you for listening. No, South Holland, I will not fuck up the name of the city, but I love you, South Holland. Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, I love you. Atworth, Georgia, I got it right this time. They've been checking on me and telling me I've been saying it wrong.
Yeah.
Atworth, Georgia, I love you. I appreciate you guys so much. McKinney, Texas, thank you. Sykeston, Missouri, I love you. No Western Cape, but in Africa, I love you. Pikesville, Maryland, I love you. Ho, I hate the name of your city, but Ho, Ohio, I love you. Don't I be trying not to say it, but Essex, Maryland, I love you. Randallstown, Maryland, I love you. Astor, Florida, I love you. Astor, Florida, I love you. San Juan, Metro Manila, because it's always a thriller in Manila. I love you. Berlin, I love you. Munich, Bavaria, I love you. Gunzenhausen, y'all work with me. Y'all waited for me. I love you. Gunzenhausen, Bavaria, I love you. No, Brussels, we're not doing this tonight, but it's also a city and the capital of Brussels. I love you. Frankfurt, they killed you on the last of my list, Frankfurt. You are no longer the last of my list. I love you, Frankfurt. Volendam, North Holland, I love you. Reston, Virginia, I love you. Grayson, New York, I love you. Port Louis, because we gotta say it right. Port Louis. Not South Africa. Africa, Port Louis, I love you. Woodlawn, Maryland, I love you. Lenore, North Carolina, I love you. Irvine, Kentucky, I love you. Stonecrest, Georgia, I love you. Newport News, Virginia, I love you. Flagami, Florida, I love you. Miami, Florida, I love you. Oh, okay. Hialeah Gardens, Florida, I love you. San Ramon, California, I love you. Shout out to Poughkeepsie, New York, I love you. I'm sorry, I need water. It's a long list. All right. Reynoldsburg, Ohio, I love you. No, Massachusetts, I'm not getting ready to fuck up your name, but I love you, Massachusetts. Gaithersburg, Maryland, I love you. Reading, Pennsylvania, I love you. Lake Stevens, Washington, I love you. No, I don't. This is a new city, but I'm gonna try the back half. Andalusia, Spain, I love you. France, I love you. Birmingham, Michigan, I love you. Birmingham, Alabama, I love you. St. Peters, Missouri, I love you. Bend, Oregon, I love you. Washington, D.C., period. I love y'all. Period. I love y'all. Thank you. I couldn't wait to get to that part. I'm sorry. Marion, Indiana. I love you. Decatur, Alabama. I love you. Suitland, Maryland. I love you. Richmond Hill, Ontario, Canada. Hey, Canada. I love you. Ashburn, Georgia. I love you. Salem, Virginia, I love you. St. Matthews, Kentucky, I love you. Claremont and Clemens, North Carolina. I had to put y'all together. This list too long. I love you. APR, Texas, I love you. Hong Kong, Western and Central Hong Kong, I love you. All right, England. Blackswick, England, I love you. Chandler, Arizona, I love you. Valencia, Spain, I love you. Tabasco, Mexico, I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not coming to Mexico to get fucked up. I love y'all. Tucson, Arizona, I love y'all. Norwood, Ohio, I love y'all. Fresco, Texas, I love y'all. Dublin, Ireland, I love y'all. Sorry, my Irish root. Listen, I was trying to reach my 8%. I haven't reached Scotland yet, but I'm working on it. Brussels, capital, I love you. Kathmandu, because my nickname is Cat. Kathmandu, I love y'all. Yeah. Central Region to be specific. Flint, Michigan, I love y'all. Dallas, Texas, I love y'all. Bonaire, Virginia, I love y'all. Plainfield, Indiana, I love y'all. Longmont, Colorado, I love y'all. Hattiesburg, Mississippi, I love y'all. Oh, new one, Broomfield, Colorado. Thank you, babies. I love y'all. Los Lunas, New Mexico, I love y'all. And last but not least, Delano, California, I love y'all. Listen, this list be killing me. I ain't even had water tonight. And Paul said, shout out to JoJo. Period. Princess JoJo made the honor roll, baby.
Yeah.
Shout out to JoJo. If you don't know, baby, that's my daughter. Shout out to JoJo.
Okay.
Princess JoJo made the honor roll again for the third time. For the third time this year. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, my bad. I got to shout out my baby. She's smart as fuck. I got a baby savant.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Period. She producing music. She 9.
Oh, she lit.
Yeah.
She didn't do one of mine.
She can outread any nigga. She 9. Let's go.
Yeah, my baby turned 9 this month.
They can hang out together.
Yeah,
Smart babies hang out together. We don't hang out with dummies.
Nah.
Period.
She she go to Chinese bilingual school, so she speak Mandarin.
Okay, my baby working on her Spanish skills, but that's because her brother had Puerto Rican. But we're not going to talk about the New York. She feel like she say to me all the time, "Mommy, my brother speaks Spanish. I should speak Spanish too." And I was like, "But nigga, we black."
Yeah.
Shout out to King Knox and Christopher. Shout out to Christopher because he showed me love all the time. Safe take, and I'm gonna play something for them before we go because I gotta show my babies. They show me love. I gotta show them love. So I gotta show love to the radio station. I'm not gonna name all of them. I'm just name the ones that we did not name because some of them are one and the same. All right, and I gotta go country by country. Country by country. Sorry, my bad. I gotta get it together. Egypt, because we didn't name you on the last list. Shout out to Egypt. Finland. Shout out to the country of Georgia. Shout out to Georgia. And it's one more. It's only I've named all the rest on the other list. Hold on. Everything popping though. Oh, Myanmar, Burma. Shout out to Burma. That is Asia.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Asia. Asia be showing me love. I think it's the Chinky. I don't know.
Yeah.
They think I'm Asian. I'm not Asian. I'm not Asian.
Honorary Asian.
But they show me love. So I only name on the radio stations the ones that are not on the podcast because it's 2 different lists. So, you know what I mean? I got to show them love and I ain't going to go without saying it. But one thing I will say to you is I appreciate your music. I appreciate you showing me love on my podcast. First, I should have reversed. I appreciate you for showing me love on my podcast. I appreciate how we were able to connect. Hold on, because somebody laughing. Who laughing? Chris, you laughing, baby? Hold on, let me get my list of who is laughing. Some people in here laughing. I'm sorry. Chris, don't laugh. Anyway, but I appreciate you coming through and showing love, especially because it's very hard to connect the Beltway.
Yeah.
And for me, it's very important for me to have artists from DC on this podcast because I showed them, listen, I got a few podcasters that I love from DC. Matter of fact, I'm watching one. I'm not going to say her name, but it's one in particular. That's my boo.
Yeah.
She from DC. And I'll be watching her shit and like, listen. So I feel like it's very important for us to come together because even though DC and the DMV Baltimore is its own state, everybody know that. We ride by our own rules. None of our rules apply to nobody else but us. Sure. Niggas be like, what? It don't even make sense. And it makes sense to us.
Nah, it makes sense to me too.
It see. But you right it because you got knowledge in itself. But I do. We neighbors, and I got a lot of love for DC. I have some of my best times at DC. I do have a story about Paul JoJo. Shout out to JoJo. She was a baby. We'll get to that story when we get a little bit more acquainted because I'm gonna tell you that story and you're gonna laugh.
Uh,
But it involves my baby, my mother, and me on the subway in
uh,
DC.
yeah.
She was 3 months. That's all I gotta say. And you
Okay.
know how y'all trains let loose. Y'all trains
Yeah.
don't. Um, so I'll tell you about that later. But I do love what you're doing as an artist.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. And so I'm gonna show love. And if you ever have anything new that you want to promote, whatever you got going on, I got your back.
All right. And I appreciate that 100%. Just send me an
Yeah.
email. I definitely send
I'm gonna send you my personal information tonight after I put your information all up on my descriptions and all of that stuff.
for sure.
Um, I got you. So we're gonna listen to this one song because I said we was gonna listen to this one before we go, and it's very important to me that we listen to it. Let me get it on the joint real
Yeah.
quick, though. Because I wanted to make sure I listened to everything that you had going on. So what did we listen to? Did we listen to Smile first?
Yeah. That open
All
book.
right, now we're going to open book.
No, we already did open book.
We did open, so we know we're going to do Smile because that's the joint that they heard. Hold on. Let me get it together. That's the joint that they heard on
No,
the phone.
no, play the open. The open we couldn't
You
hear.
want me to play? What you want me to do, boo?
Open,
What
open,
you
open,
want me to do?
open. Open
All
book,
right, let me
open.
shut all this shit down. Because listen, you gotta guide me on what you want me to do.
All right, open book.
I'm here at your service. Hold on, let me get it together then. Hold on. Because I had put that up. Now I gotta take it down. Hold on.
All right,
Gotta take it down. Because I
my
put that
fault.
up. But that's why I asked you, what did we just listen to? Hold on, let
Yeah,
me get it together real quick. Let me make sure we where we need to be. But I do appreciate you. All right, let me pause this when it come up so I can give my and then I can give my closing statements for the podcast. I might be able to do it on Monday. I'll be staying on Monday. Yes, that. All right. So, no, I know people be getting on. I need that, but I
mm,
need to rest my voice. I be saying a lot. On now. Let me get everything together because you said open book is what we playing right now, so that's what we playing. We gonna listen
mm.
to the composer of this music. Hold on, I got y'all. I just wanted to make sure everything was where it needed to be. All right, we gonna play it now. All right, and I'm gonna meet you in myself. me. I like
Uh-huh.
that right there. I had to unmute us because I just sometimes they be like, "Oh, I can't hear," so I mute us for the sake of hearing the music. I like that joint too. I like that joint.
I think when you muted yourself, I think it muted the music because I didn't hear it.
You think so? But guess what's getting ready to happen tonight?
Right.
I'm saying music, so they'll hear it anyway.
All right, for sure. Backwoods show.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to share. And Paul just sent me some shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was sending it to me while we was supposed to be listening, and I'll play it before I go. As a matter of fact, that's going to be the last joint I played for the night. But Paul just sent me some shit in my inbox while we were supposed to be listening. We might have been muted, but that's okay. They're gonna get the music, and I'm gonna keep shit. If that's okay with you,
Yeah, cool.
because I don't want to do nothing without your permission.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool.
If it's okay with you, I would like to continue to share your music. I like your music.
I would
I've
love
listened to it on my own without, you know what I mean, and that say a lot for me because I'm a purist. I don't give a fuck about niggas' music if I can't relate.
Are you
But
a
if I can't relate, I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Are you a Virgo?
Huh?
You a Virgo?
I'm a Libra.
You a Libra?
I bring all the balance.
When's your birthday?
September the 27th.
That's
when
right.
you was saying Wayne, and I said my birthday twin, even though I don't like him, and I'll trade him for another nigga.
Yeah. Nah, my little cousin Rad, that got killed. He tatted on my hand. His birthday was September 27th.
Oh, so he was extra special.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, shout out to little cousin. I love him all. I don't even know that nigga, but shout out to him. He's extra special.
Little Rad was the dope, man.
Yeah, because we bring balance. Like, it don't matter what the sign is. Yeah. We can fuck with all signs.
Yeah.
So they get us fucked up and then we go ham. But that's a whole story.
Yeah.
I know your little cousin was like that. What?
Nah, he went ham regardless, my man.
And there ain't nobody fuck with him.
Nah, not at all. He had a real loving spirit. Like he was real loving, but he ain't go for nothing.
We got love, but ain't nobody fucking with us.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And it take a minute for us to go crazy. Yeah. It take a minute. It's like we sit on that shit for a minute and be like, really, nigga? Really?
Nah, he was crazy. He wanted smoke.
Oh, he wanted. Well, I want smoke. But I'm 40. Remember, I'm 42.
Yeah. See, he got killed when he was 20.
Right, because had he had made it to this point, he would know.
He would be more chill, yeah.
Trust me, in my younger days, I did. Oh, we going to talk about it because we going to wrap it up. And my younger days was nothing like 42-year-old me right now. Let's just say that. I was where Cuzzo was. I was wilding out. But I appreciate you for coming in and checking in, and we gonna do some more shit. And I'm gonna show love and I'm gonna support. I like your movement. I like what you're doing. I appreciate what you're doing. And I can't wait to do more with you. I'm not going to hold you up too much longer.
All right.
I am going to share links to his music. We have some. Fuck, what the fuck did you send me, Paul? You sent me too much. We got Apple Music. We have some links for Apple Music. We have, as you can see, all of his shit has been streaming since he's been on here. It's below, and I will go back and fix the links and make sure that all of his information, so you can find him, is all in our descriptions above and below, because Facebook is above, YouTube is below. Yeah. And thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. Come back.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
And I'm gonna hold you till you coming back. Nobody playing with you. I'm serious. Come back. Let me know what project. If you drop a new video, I want in so I can show it. I gotta show King Knox some love real quick because that nigga sent me drops and some more shit. Yeah. But send me videos, whatever you got, and we can collab. I'm with it.
For sure.
Send me a drop, whatever. I'll send you. Because
we collab. I'm coming out there and we working on that shit personally.
All right. What really is the mileage?
That's it. Down the street.
Play it. That's all I'm saying. Let's go.
Yeah,
I'm ready. I got some shit for us to. Let's go, baby. I'm ready to work. I got some people, some other producers you could work. Stay in tune with me because I got another interview coming up. Oh, so let me tell y'all real quick. Another interview coming up September the 22nd. I mean, I said September. You done got me fucked up with the cousins. May the 22nd, we have a very important interview coming up. I hold this one very personal. Be looking out for the promos because they coming. Be looking out for the shits because it's all coming. And me and you, sir, we gonna link. I got some shit, and I got a show I'm planning. Let's link. Let's go.
Sure.
All right. Shout out to the East Coast. Period. Let's go. All right. Good night, baby. Thank you for tuning in.
Good night.
I'm ready to show King Lock some love because King Lock's always show me love, and I can't do that to my baby. I'll never do that to him, so I'm getting ready to show him some love. Shout out to King Knox. I'm gonna play the drop, and then I'm gonna play the video. If you get new videos, though, I want in
for sure,
so I can play them.
All right.
New music, new videos, whatever you got. I'm gonna shoot you a message on IG in a minute.
All right.
My personal information so you can make sure you stay in contact.
All right, we'll do.
We can do some things.
For sure.
All right. Well, thank you. Appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for coming through.
Yeah.
All right, boo.
Yeah, I see you.
See you. All right, King Knox, now I gotta show you some love because I ain't gonna do you like that either, baby, because you show me love. And I show all the people that show me love. So I'm getting ready to play this video real quick. Hold on. I got it. Shout out to King Knox. Shout out to King Knox. All right, let me give my boo some love.
You already know what it is, yo. Parleone, you already know what it is, yo. I gave these niggas a pack for the corona. Bought the tunes while you drinking your yak, smoke for the stoners. King Joffy tape by drop, that was a bonus. Straight dope for these niggas, I had to turn up. Back to back classic, nigga, ain't no hold up. Still king, damn, I'm shining. You know what? Let me grind the stone that I got straight to a diamond. Shake the play up for a minute, change up the climate. Speed the process up, I'm dropping another one. 5 fingers of death, ooh, I'm killing another one. Feel blessed just to continue. I'm pushing for the #1 spot, so what's on the menu? Got skills, still paying the bills. Just address me as the king, King Knox. It's the gangster grill. Slow motion, just keep me the trill. Smoke a lot of weed and right, I got the power to build. Been getting it in, been sharpening steel, nigga. It's the 5 fingers of death, you hear in your ear. My shit is HD, nigga, I'm making it clear. It's the 5 fingers of death, you hear in your ear. My shit is HD, nigga, I'm making it clear, yeah. King Knox, Parleone, yeah. King Knox, alright. 5 fingers of death, kid. Yeah. Let me take you to the West side, we still in this bitch. Yeah, you let's go.
Almost finished, baby. I'm coming, all right?
West side, yeah.
Go contact. I'm coming.
It's the 5 fingers of death, you hear in your ear. My shit is HD, nigga, I'm making it clear. Right up.
Shout out to King Knox. Let me take that off the screen. Shout out to King Knox. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you so much. Shout out to Trooly H.I.M. That was a good interview. I enjoyed it so much. I can't wait to continue the work with him. Shout out to Chris. Hey, Bookie. Always thank you, boo. Always a variety of content with your show, baby. That's what we bring here. We don't want no one kind of show, boo. We want an all kind of show. We want to show everybody love. Like, you show love to us, we show love to you. That's why I shout out you out tonight too, because you always come through. I see you, Bookie. I see you. Thank you, Chris. Shout out to that whole camp right there. They show me love, and I appreciate everybody. Paul, King Knox, Trooly H.I.M, Chris Bookie, Chris, and I appreciate all of y'all, and I'ma always show love to y'all because y'all show love to me. And so because y'all show love to me, y'all don't ever have to worry, babies. I got y'all. Hey, in my boot, I just spoke you up and I just showed the video. Shout out to King Knox. Hey, boo. Appreciate you, baby. Thank y'all for coming through with the comments. I appreciate y'all so much. Oh, I love you guys. I love you guys. I do. It's a whole vibe over this motherfucker, and I love it. I appreciate you guys so much. So I'm gonna always show love to y'all. Knox, I got some more shit. I got some more shit I got some shit that me, you, Paul, all of us gotta get together and have a conversation because I got some shit in the works. It's in the works, but I want y'all there for it. Something for ambitiously, but kind of like a live, but a viral event. We're gonna talk about it, babies. We're gonna talk about it. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Paul, your hookah wasn't in my shit tonight. Paul. It was a hookah in there, but it wasn't your hookah, so the only hookah that count is Paul's hookah. But I love you guys so much, and I appreciate each and every person who tuned in, who showed love, who left a comment, who left a reaction. I appreciate you guys so much. Don't call Paul in here, Knox. We're not doing this tonight. Paul. We're not doing your hookah tonight. We're not doing it. I appreciate him though. He's sending me messages because he sent me a message before I finished with the last interview. I'm ready. I'm with the heat. And as long as y'all bring me heat, I'm gonna share the heat. Like this is what it is. Remember, May. Hi, May, because we're here. Hi, May. May the 22nd, I have a special interview coming up. It's special to me specifically because that's family. I mean, that's direct family, like family. I can't wait for that. And we in the works of putting the promos together. Y'all will see what's going on. But we ain't gonna stop doing what we do. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it banging. Shout out to the people who listen on the radio station. Shout out to the people who listen on somebody listening right now. That's crazy that I can see who's listening. I can see people listening, but somebody's listening right now. But shout out to the people who listen to the radio station. I love you guys. This podcast you'll get it a little late, but I'm sending you love right now. Shout out to the people who listen to the podcast because all of these platforms are different situations, and I see analytics from all platform. So shout out to those people who listen on the radio station. Shout out to those who listen on the podcast. I just did the list. I need water. I just did that list. But long list, but I love the long list. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I do. So with that being said, we gotta go. We are already an hour over what we were supposed to do, but I love the interview sessions. I don't mind going over. That's why I always leave on the podcast tip so they can hear what we got going on over here. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. And I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. And with that being said, I'm going to play this one last thing and then I'm out. Oh, by the way, we did 2 hours tonight. We'll see about Monday. I'll keep y'all posted. I don't know because I'm only one woman. So I'm only one woman. But we're going to play this real quick and then it's good night.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Laborally, a.k.a. Kat. It's me, and I am the host of Ambitiously the Podcast. I need y'all to tune in every Monday night at 9:30 for Media Monday, where we discuss trending topics. And you can tune in every Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. for Wet Wednesdays, where the adults come to play. Find us on our Facebook page or our YouTube page, Ambitiously the Podcast. And if you can't watch either one, you can download us on all streaming sites.
Let me show myself some love because I'm showing everybody else love and I love y'all and I will continue to show y'all love. Let me show myself some love. if you want to catch this podcast, you can go to our Facebook page, which is Ambitiously capital A, capital L, or you can go to our YouTube page, which is Ambitiously the Podcast. And if you want to take it a step further, just type in Google Ambitiously the Podcast, the Black Experience. We are everywhere. Check us out. You know what I mean? It don't cost you nothing to check us out. It's free. It's free. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Knox. Thanks, Paul. Thanks, Trooly. Thank you guys. I love you guys. But it don't cost you nothing to check us out. You know what I mean? It's free. You can just go check us out. If you already have a streaming platform that you already rock with, it's free for you to listen to us on there as well. You wanna just see what I'll be doing on what up, Chris? We want to see what I actually do on IG. You can go to our IG page, Miss underscore Lurlucidity, because Lurlucidity still lives. Y'all see the crown. Hold on, let me make sure y'all see the crown. I'm not gonna put it on tonight. Yes, I am. Y'all see the crown. Hey, y'all see the crown. So y'all can go check us out. I'm fucking up my ponytail. Y'all could go check us out at any of the streaming sites, iTunes, iHeartRadio. We are everywhere. Or you could just go to our website. And let me put that up for you too. Hey, you just go to our website. We have two websites, actually. So let me not confuse y'all. But the main website is www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. Again, that is www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. You can, if you're on Facebook, it's above. If you're on YouTube, it's below. Our other website is ambitiously.music. That is the radio station / magazine. You can go in there and check out us. You can go anywhere and check us out. Just check us out. YouTube, again, shout out to Funky Air Productions for this beautiful theme music that we played at the beginning of this podcast. Just stay tuned, y'all. Some shit going on with them too. And with that being said, I'm gonna say good night. I gotta rest my voice for Monday, perhaps. Good night, y'all. Love y'all.